Hi, it's Elizabeth from the Toy Hoarder. Today I have a huge lot of mostly Toy Story toys, but I have got Toy Story 25th anniversary figure, a regular Toy Story 4 figure, a ton of Toy Story Hot Wheels, as well as other Disney and Pixar Hot Wheels. I've got the entire series of the newer Pixar Hot Wheels. I've also got some fun cars that are a toaster, a donut, and I've got two of the Pixar Fest cars. There's actually three of them, but unfortunately I could not find the blue Mater car, so I do have Lightning McQueen and Ramone from the series though. So lots of fun stuff to open up and show you guys. Are you ready? Oh, also this 25th anniversary one has been a super rare one to find. I am so excited that I was able to pick it up at Walmart of all places, even though I go there all the time. Randomly once when I went, they had one on the shelf, so I had to immediately purchase it, as I'm sure you understand. Slinky is also another rarer one that I just was unable to find, and it's interesting because these toys are actually seen in the first film, so I should have been able to pick them up, but they're so much older of toys, I guess they just didn't re-release them until the 25th anniversary and the Toy Story 4 edition, so super excited about these and decided I'd throw them in with this lot. Let's get everything open! Okay. I am going to lay some of these cars down so that this is not a disaster very soon. Oh, I do have a Disney villain car of Captain Hook because I'm a big fan of the Disney villains, so I had to pick that up as well. Okay, let's get Slinky open. He's got a couple of elastic bands on him, and by a couple I mean two, of course. So there we go, now he's free. That was an excellently easy unboxing. I love that. Now this Slinky dog does not have springs in him, but he's got this accordion thing where he stretches in and out, so that is actually super fun. It's also really loud and obnoxious. I like it very much. He does have a full ball joint in this head, and it actually is moving at 2 points, the top of his neck and the bottom of his neck, so that's really neat. His ears are actually floppy and they feel textured. I mean, they're not actual leather, but they put texture on top of it so that it feels a little bit more like that leather that the ears are actually made out of, which is cool. The tail is really not very flexible. A little bit, but it's not really made to flex much. I really wish you could still pull the tail in and out. I think that would be fun. Other posability, he does actually have posability on these legs, which is super nice, you guys. And the Slinky Dog toy actually did have wheels on the bottom of his feet. So the original Slinky Dog toy actually did have wheels on the bottom of his feet, and so that's what these little bumps are. Those are where the wheels were. There's not actual wheels on this particular toy though. And then he does have this little hook here where you would put a string and you would pull him along. So that's super cool, you guys. I like him. He's kind of goofy, but he definitely has a lot of articulation here. So I very much appreciate that aspect. Okay guys, the aliens each have, oh, I didn't show you the packaging for Slinky Dog. I am so sorry, you guys. Here's Slinky's packaging. It just says Slinky Dog, Toy Story 4, and Poseable. And then here's some of the other characters you can collect. Of course, I have them all. If you want to see videos on any of them, let me know in the comments below, and I will show you. They're probably all out of their packaging already. These were ones that I couldn't find, so I picked them up later. But I can still show them to you if anyone is interested. Okay, guys, here's the 25th anniversary Alien set. It's actually called the Space Aliens. And it does have the Toy Story logo on it as well. These are from all 4 Toy Story films and some of the shorts as well. They do each have 2 rubber bands attaching them, so I am going to snip all those rubber bands, and then they should come free. Got 2, 3, 4. I'm trying very hard not to actually cut the toy. 5, 6, and now we have all these little alien figures. I do appreciate that they each have different facial expressions, and I will show you that up close. Give me just a moment here. Okay, so here's all 3 of them. We have the ooh face, the regular smile, and the slightly open smile. So they do each have different facial expressions. I'm going to set some of them down so I can show you some articulation. Oh, disappointment. I definitely thought that their heads would turn. That is very disappointing. Now, it is in the movie. These guys are squeaking toys, and you can sort of see a squeaker that's imprinted on here. I wish they'd painted it white like it is in the movie, but that's okay. I think this is for something with the packaging, if they did different types of packaging. I don't know why exactly that there's a hole in it. But unfortunately, the head doesn't spin. Anyway, in the movie, they are supposed to be little squeaking toys, which means they would not have any articulation. So this is kind of cool that we are finally getting articulated toys of them. Unfortunately, it really just means only the arms are articulated. I really want them to be able to turn their heads and look at each other, so that's disappointing, and we can't turn their feet or point their feet either. So very limited articulation on these guys, and they're honestly a bit of a disappointment. They also are not squishy. They are very, very, very solid. You're not going to be able to put a squeaker in it and make that work out for you, unfortunately. So no on this head, but he does have the twistable arms, and then the same thing with this guy. You've got the 360-degree arm turn. So really not a lot on the posability. I'm kind of disappointed in those, but they are super cute, and I've got 3 that are the same size. I mean, I have a bunch of the alien toys, but I wouldn't return them, but I wouldn't probably spend $10 on them. They usually go for around 10. I got them for 8 at Walmart, so that's not bad. Sometimes you can grab them at a Five Below for about $5, and sometimes they put them on sale at Walmart, Target, etc., other places. So you can find them cheaper sometimes, and this might be one that you wait on to find cheaper unless you guys are collecting them, or your child is maybe a super huge Alien fan, or you yourself are a super huge Alien fan. So there's those. Here we have the Pixar Fest cars. We've got McQueen on this side, and he's got the Luxo ball on his hood. The same thing with Ramone on this side with the Luxo ball on his hood. Here's the back of the packaging. You can see Mater. Unfortunately, I was not able to find him. The only place I found these at was Target, and I don't know that they are a Target exclusive. It doesn't say anywhere that they are. They're made by Mattel. I found these 2 at Target, and they didn't have any of the other ones, and then I found this Pixar series at Walmart, where I believe these are Walmart exclusives, even though they don't say this, because it's the only place that I could find any of these sets, which I will show you all those in just a minute. So I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure if they were exclusives. If you know, put it down in the comments below, because I'm really not sure. But I could not find the blue Mater, and I'm super sad. So let's get these open, and I'll show you them up close. It's just a regular packaging, you know, peel the back off, take out this little tray, and then take out the card. This is really cool because it's a very metallic type color. I mean, everything is super, super, super shiny, which is just beautiful for Lightning McQueen. I mean, he definitely made sure he was clean and sparkly and shiny. He just is ka-ching with the headlights, which I actually wish that there was a lightning bolt headlight there going on, but super cool little car there. Hot Wheels don't do too much. I mean, they roll, but you know, I mean, it's a Hot Wheel, guys. You've seen a Hot Wheel before, or a die-cast car. It's all the same kind of concept. So I'll get the rest of these open and show them to you. All right, here we go. We got Ramone. We've got the lamp on the side with some cool flames, because this was a character who painted cars for a living, so he did his own paint job here. We got Pixar and the Luxo ball on the hood, and then we've got some more flame type designs on the back. It's hard to see because of all the glare, but again, a very shiny car. But this is another car who would have very specifically made sure that his paint job was always kept up and that he was always clean and snazzy. He was very focused on how he looked, the same as McQueen, so that's super cool. I wonder if they made the Mater metallic-y, or if they gave him kind of a rusted out finish, because Mater was certainly not the one who cared much about appearances. He was very rusted out and falling apart, so that would be interesting to know. If you know, put it in the comments below, because I haven't seen that one yet. Okay guys, let's talk about the Pixar set. First, of course, we've got a Toy Story. This is the combat vehicle. It's a Buzz Lightyear van, and I'll show you that when I get it out as well. Here is the Fished and Chipped Incredibles vehicle. Then we've got Monsters Inc. or Monsters University. Honestly, all these characters are in both. This is the Altered Ego, which is pretty funny. I do like the clever naming of all of these. That was kind of a fun thing. Here's a Highway Hauler. This is from Cars. And then I believe there's one more. Yes. Okay, so here is the Finding Nemo or Finding Dory Path Beater. And here it's like a truck designed with Bubbles and Dory and Nemo on it. Then I do have one of the original Toy Story cars, which this actually came out relatively recently, but it's the aliens and it's purple. So I'll get these open for you and show you those. This one doesn't have an extra plastic tray inside. So here is the alien car. It does have, it looks like some glitter and stuff, and it does say Pizza Planet above it. Kind of hard to see, but it is in purple. And then there's a Pizza Planet logo over here in blue, so that's super cool. Good news is the glitter does not come off. I love this claw on the hood. That is so cool. And the top of the claw actually has that Pizza Planet again, so that's super neat. I'm loving these purple rims. Guys, super cool little car there. And then we'll get the next Toy Story one. This is from the Pixar series of cars, which was the 5 cars that I showed you. They're on the back too. I don't know if I showed you the back of any of the packages. These are made by Mattel. And I think the Toy Story one was Mattel as well. And so were the Pixar Fest. So all Mattel on those. I think Mattel makes all of the Hot Wheels though. I'm not really sure. Yeah, okay. So all of these are Mattel, you guys. Here is the combat vehicle. I love that it's huge and has this big old picture of Buzz. It's got Toy Story on the hood. And look at this, guys! It's got Woody's Roundup on the other side. And we didn't know about this because it was inside the packaging, so this is super cool. It's got Bullseye, Woody, and Jessie. And this almost looks like that airport scene where they're running underneath the plane. I'm not going to spoil anything, although if you haven't seen the films, really, guys, get on that. But then we got the back doors. I don't really like how the back doors are done. It looks really cheapy, and I'm not impressed. It also would have been really cool if it actually opened up, or even if they just made it actual die-cast. It feels like plastic or something. I don't like how that back door was done, but I do like that we've got the 2 different pictures there. I think that's really cool, and I did not know that they were going to do that, so I'm excited. Okay, guys, here's the Finding Nemo one. Okay, guys, here's the Finding Nemo one. We've got Dory and Nemo, a couple other fish in the back here. We've got a seahorse in here as well. I don't really like this weird plastic thing that's coming up from the truck. It's weird how some of the pieces are plastic and some of them are die-cast. The whole body of the truck is die-cast, and inside the truck there's a pair of flippers, a rope or hose, and then what looks like maybe a scuba tank. But all of this... Sorry, I'm going to try to focus it. There we go. All of this stuff in the back, all this yellow stuff, is plastic. And then the wheels are plastic, and then everything else is die-cast. So that's super strange. I don't think they used to do that, but maybe that just makes it a lighter car. It's definitely got a higher car. It's not one of the scraping the coast vehicles. I don't know if you guys have ever been to a show like that. But there is a car show where everybody has really, really low cars, and it's kind of interesting. Okay, guys. Here's the one from Cars. This one feels especially cheap. It is a very lightweight. The entire back end of this car is made of plastic. All this black, it's all plastic, and then just... I don't think it's a sticker. I believe it's painted on. It is painted on. It's not a sticker. So that's at least a plus, but that whole back end is plastic, which makes it very front heavy, and it's kind of strange. It also might make it weird for it to go through a loop. So it does have the Cars logo on the top. Come on. There we go. Got it to focus. Unfortunately, they didn't make eyes on this car, which I really feel like they should have made eyes on this truck because it was the Cars one. I think that would have been cool. So I think they missed an opportunity there, and it's a really cheapy car. Like, it just feels so cheapy because you pick it up by the piece that's plastic. So I'm disappointed in this one, I won't lie. Now, these cars were, you know, Hot Wheel cars like $1.27 each or something. They're not anything crazy expensive. So I did pick them all up, but that is not an impressive one. I don't like that at all. Okay, here is the Monsters Inc. one. We've got Sully and we've got Mike. And I can't tell if Sully was trying to scare or if he's scared, but Mike definitely looks very scared, you guys. This car does feel heavier than the Cars one, so that's nice. This bottom piece is all plastic, though, and that's not very nice. It's kind of a strangely made car, and I don't like that they're putting so many pieces that are just this little plastic thing. I liked the heavy die-cast cars, and I guess I used to play with my dad's Hot Wheel collection when I was a kid, and they were from when he was a kid, so it was really neat because there was all those older ones where they were real heavy and solid, and they were very well played with because my whole family loves Hot Wheels, so my sister and I would always play with those, and it makes me sad to see the new ones, but oh well. Okay, guys, we have one more Disney one. Here is the Captain Hook one. It is a character car from the Disney series. I do like that purple background. Here's some of the other characters that you can get. So they have some pretty neat ones here. I did actually get this on sale. It was, I think, $2 or something. Usually the Disney cars are more expensive. But I like the villains, so I had to have this. Alright. Cool, cool. I feel like the car looks almost like the Cruella de Vil vehicle, but then they Captain Hooked it, and they got his purple feather on top. Of course, you know, not a feather, it's the die-cast material. It's a little bit lighter weight. It's strange with the white wheels. I don't know how I feel about that. I think this top pinkish piece of the hat, reddish pinkish piece, is plastic. It does look like he's got a sword over here. Look at this, you guys. He's got a little sword attached to the car. I like that. I do kind of wish there was one on either side, but that's super cool. And then this other wheel makes me think even more of the Cruella de Vil car. So I kind of like that it's almost a hybrid between those two. I think that's neat. And then these two cars are, this is called Roller Toast. And this one is called Donut Drifter. Now, I got these two for my Toy Story Carnival because they just look so fun, and I can imagine them being at a carnival. Now we've got a, you know, toast food truck and a donut truck, so I'm kind of excited for them to play in my carnival. I also have one of those Toy Story mats that has the carnival on it, you know, one of those big rugs. I will show that to you in another video. So they're definitely going to have a great time playing in there. But look at this, you guys, and this is even a lever. You can put the toast in here to cook and let it pop back up. Isn't that the cutest thing you've ever seen? Guys, I'm so in love with this. It's adorable. There's a little cartoon toaster on it. It also reminds me a little bit of Brave Little Toaster, which I love. And check out this plug that's going on here, like as if the car is actually, of course, a little electronic toaster. So I love that so much, you guys. Oh! That's even better than I thought it was going to be. I didn't know it had a feature on it, so that's actually super, super cool. And then here's a donut one. I'm wrapping this up. Sorry, guys. I know this is a longer video than I was expecting it to be. All right. Here is the little donut guy. There is actually a little racer in here. You can see his little mask and his little hands around the wheel, so that's super cute, and I love all the little sprinkles. This reminds me a little bit of Wreck-It Ralph, maybe a car that would play in Sugar Rush with Vanellope, so that's super cool, too. He might play with some of my Wreck-It Ralph toys. Oh my goodness, you guys, there's one I forgot to open. It got lost in my pile of trash here. Here's the Fished and Chipped Incredibles one, and I will get it over for you guys. I'm so sorry. All right, here it is. Oh, it doesn't have an extra tray inside either. So here we go. We got this cool, almost graffiti type design. I really like the art style. It's pretty neat. On the hood of the car, we do have the Incredibles logo, and it does say Disney and Pixar. And then, unfortunately, we've got the same design on the other side of the car. So it was not like the Toy Story one where I was... Ooh, we've got a little Hot Wheels gold plaque in the back here. That's kind of nice. So that's super cool, but I was kind of hoping that it would have a different design like the Buzz Lightyear one. So there is that one. So there's all of those cars and the couple of figures. So let me know what you guys thought of all this stuff down in the comments below. If you like what you saw today, please hit that subscribe button down below as well. And be sure to check out my channel for playing more toy reviews and games and all sorts of other fun things. And subscribe so you don't miss out on more great content. Feel free to leave a like or a comment down below. We would love to hear from you, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as I can. And definitely respond to everyone because I love engaging with you guys. All right, until next time, have a great time playing. Bye.